more court news now. The two men accused of killing farm manager Brendin Horner are expected back in the Senekal Magistrate's Court. Aviwe Mtila and Senekal are accused of strangling and stabbing the 21-year-old on a farm outside Paul Rue earlier this year. There's been chaos and conflict at their previous court appearances, including the burning of a police vehicle. Aviwe Mtila following this one for us. Aviwe, good morning to you. And yes, we are anticipating that they are going to plead not guilty. Do we know if that has been done yet?
Well, I am told that they intend on not pleading not guilty, Yuveka. In fact, they'll be doing a lot of pleading if today is anything to go by. They appeared not only for the Brendin Horner murder, but they appeared for two other matters as well. But for the Brendin Horner murder, that matter was postponed till the 22nd of January for further investigations. Now, just to get more clarity on this, I am joined by the attorney representing the two accused. That's Machini Motlo. Thank you for joining us at ENCA. Let's start with the Horner murder. It was postponed for further investigations. What is outstanding?
Look, the state indicated in court that there is still DNA analysis results, which is still outstanding, and as such, they would want the matter, or rather requested the matter to be postponed to the 22nd of January to ensure that on that day they would have received the results of DNA analysis.
Can you maybe quickly take us through the other two cases that they appeared for? Because they didn't only appear for that murder, there were two other cases that they appeared for.
Indeed, they appeared for two other matters, particularly my client, Mr. Mtila, is facing two other charges of stock theft, as well as the other charge of rape and kidnapping. Both these charges, or rather bail application, will be entertained on the 8th of December in respect of these two charges.
Now, it is a bit confusing because your client, accused number 2, was released, granted bail for 5,000 rand on the Brendin Horner murder, but he's still in custody, no?
He is still in custody, albeit he paid bail that was set in the other matter. Obviously, after being arrested, having paid bail, he was then re-arrested and charged with these two counts that I've already mentioned. And obviously, once he has appeared in court, applied for bail, and if he's successful, he will be out on bail as well.
And just lastly, you did mention that they intend on pleading not guilty. There are two more charges, two more cases that they face. Realistically, are your clients innocent in this?
Really, it doesn't matter, my rate of charges. It doesn't matter whether you're facing 1, 2, 3, 5 counts of any, action or act that you are alleged to have committed and, act of criminality. It doesn't matter how many charges you are facing. The fact of the matter is the instructions from my clients are very clear. They're succinct, that they intend to plead not guilty in all the charges that they are facing.
With the prima facie evidence that we heard, blood stains and clothes, the girlfriend saying that one of your clients did not sleep there and came back the following morning, all with all those prima facie evidence.
Remember, I'm appearing on behalf of accused number 2, and I'm not going to hold trial here. I appreciate the fact that the matter is still sub judice, but with the evidence that is being presented to this court with regards to accused number 2, really and surely the state's case against accused number 2 is so weak that it would not really be sustained. There is no blood-stained, actually, clothes that were retrieved from his premises. It's on record that nothing was retrieved which had blood stained on it. Furthermore, remember we had an alibi which was confirmed by the wife upon the arrest of the accused, and when the police made a follow-up emanating from the version that was given by the accused, they made a follow-up which led to them receiving a confirmation from his wife in respect of his whereabouts on the day in issue. So to the defense, really, with regards to this matter, with what we have currently, there is no shred of evidence that links at least accused number 2 to the offense.
Machini Mutlo representing accused number 2, Mathaletsa. Yeah, you'd understand that besides the Brendin Horner murder, they also face a charge of stock theft, and even beyond that, accused number 2 is facing charges of kidnapping and rape. You just heard his attorney saying that he believes that the state doesn't have a case, but they're both in custody to reappear the Senekal Magistrate Court for 2 cases on the 8th of December, and as well for the Brendin Horner murder on the 22nd of January next year.
All right, Aviwe Mtila, thanks so much.